You're in Texas here. Welcome to the Manufacturers Exhibition, race number 4, Alsace Village. I'm in the McLaren Group 4, of course. So I didn't do very well on the qualifying. I'm 1.7 behind the pole sitter. The pole was 1:59.9. I did a 2:01.7. So I kind of dig this track. It's very nice, flowing. It's wide, 2-lane road. And as I'm coming up here after starting in 15th, I'm now in 14th because someone went off. So I have this Aston Martin behind me here that's going to bug me quite a bit. So we're on soft tires. My strategy is to do soft tires for 8 laps, then another stint of soft, and then for 8 laps, and then get on the mediums for the last stint. So here I get a lot of pressure from this Aston Martin. I tried to kind of squeeze him a little bit because I really want to get past on the inside, and then I was like, okay, dude, you're really trying. But I managed to keep my position still. I'm coming into this section, which is pretty cool. He's kind of all over me here. Coming down on this fast turn and then going into this kind of banked section, which is... I really like it. It's cool. Coming out of that one pretty well. So these 2 cars behind me there, I kind of back them up there, so they start to fight with each other a little bit. And we're coming up to this slower section. Coming up the hill. And as usual, I'm kind of just trying to hold on here on the soft that are cold the first lap, and he really tries to challenge me here. But he's a really nice and clean driver, this guy, so he's not trying to challenge me in this chicane here. And actually later on he bumps me, but he's nice enough to kind of just step back and didn't take a decision from that. So we're jumping forward here. We're on the end of our stint on our soft tires. We're on lap 7. So here I have fellow teammate, TCP driver, the pit crew, Raccoon. So here he's coming, and you hear my dog going nuts in the background there, little Tiny Tim. So we're having a good scrap here on the Aston Martin. Try to put as much pressure I can on him. He's a really good driver. You're gonna see. We're gonna visit with him quite a bit here. I'm trying to catch him here, so I'm starting to gain a little bit. And he slides out a little bit. These kind of unprotected edges of the asphalt area there are so dangerous to get caught on, and you get caught a little bit. So here I'm really pressuring to try to get past him, but as we come into this section here, it's almost impossible to pass unless you have a really good run up the mountain here. I'm losing a little bit to him here. So my goal was to be in top 10 here when I saw that I qualified in 15th place. So here we actually we are. There has been a couple of pit stops, and here we go. Raccoon goes in. So here we go to lap number 10. So I have done my pit stop. I'm now on fresh tires, and Raccoon, he did his stop 1 lap before me. But I did a little mistake, and that's gonna cost me because I didn't fill up enough fuel here, and we're gonna see that as the race unfolds. But I'm gonna be able to enjoy another good scrap here with Raccoon. So here I'm really getting a good run on him, coming into his sharp right-hander. I'm just not getting it to stick there. He gets a good exit. And I really don't want to bump a fellow teammate here. He went a little bit slow there. And here is really defending well. This banked fast turn. Coming up to this tricky section here. Last sector. So he's coming up to a little gaggle of cars there. I'm hoping that's gonna slow him down at this point a little bit later in the game. And again, I'm really careful here not to run into him. It's so easy to do that here. I wasn't bumped in this section anytime, but I drive into the wall there and I lose contact with him. So we're coming back to going forward here to lap 11. So here I've been catching up with Raccoon and a BMW, and they have been scrapping with each other, so I've been able to gain on them. So here I'm coming up the hill, and look at this, I'm able to pass Raccoon, getting a good run, and I'm kind of split them, and I'm going between. BMW comes down, and I'm really careful not to bump him or touch him or anything. And I'm able to come in front of Raccoon and just behind the BMW as we start the 12th lap here. Coming upside next to the BMW, he goes a little bit wide. I'm able to capitalize here and actually getting in front of these two guys, and now I'm really trying to defend this position. And they are all over me, as you can see here. We're gonna go almost 3 wide. Look at that. Raccoon takes the inside, but I have the inside on the next turn. So look at that. This is such a good scrap. I'm really enjoying this drive. Nice and clean drivers with me here. Really try to defend here, to just do my utmost here. And this is when this game is great, when I have these kind of scraps. You know, he was ahead of me before a couple of laps, and now I'm ahead of him. Coming into the banked area. And he's still all over me here. Now we're going in for the tight right-hander. And I'm getting a pretty good run here. So at this point I'm in 10th place. Managed to hold on, start to create a little distance to Raccoon here as we go in. And we see the BMW dives in for his pit stop. And we're going forward here to end of lap 14. And you see there I'm running out of fuel. And this is actually where this problem occurs, because my plan was actually to be able to do 16 laps before I do the pit stop. So I'm going in, and I have to fill up on fuel here. But I'm not doing, this is the problem, when I'm not doing this previous stop. I didn't do enough fuel, so I had to fill up here. So that means that you see the Raccoon and Jojo is now in front of me. So I lost 2 positions on this mistake. So 12th place, that's where I'm ending up. This is the end of the final lap. So I really enjoyed the drive. The scraps I had here with these guys were just fantastic. Really enjoyed it. Although the where I ended up is not really where I needed to be, but I advanced 3 positions and enjoyed the race. I hope you enjoyed this race edit, and I'll see you at the next race.